essentially they took away the way that I make money, which is tough, but at the same time, that's
Okay, it's first thing in the morning. I know that was a little childish. I know that may be a little over the top, but at the same time, do I care? No, no, I don't. Anyone who wishes cancer on children seriously can off, all the way off. I have absolutely no sympathy for you. Not in the slightest, not the tiniest bit. I can hear the world's smallest violin playing the world's saddest song, and I do not care. Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and this is going to be the full video that I promised you. I know I got a short one out to you last night to let you know about Chili's channel, but we are going to get a little bit deeper into it today. First and foremost, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would most certainly appreciate it, and every single time you do, especially this time, I think we're going to make Chili cry. Let's go ahead and get into it.
on out there in the land of the unfree America. What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? What's going on out there, my friends, my YouTube and friends?
So already we have an indication he is going to take absolutely no responsibility for what happened. He starts with the land of the unfree America, indicating that, if America was free, he would still have his YouTube channel. That is just not the case. This has absolutely nothing to do with America being free or not. This has to do with his channel and his decisions. Now, a couple of nights ago, to fill you guys in, what actually happened was his channel went live under the title Emergency. Well, when people got to the channel, they were greeted by various images of undressed men being incredibly, overly affectionate with each other in various positions, if you catch my drift. Now, this happened 4 different times throughout the night. Each time the live got taken down. The next day, he posts a community post that, "Oh, I'm so sorry, that was gross, we were hacked." The thing is I don't actually believe that he was hacked. I think what happened was someone used his StreamYard key to go live on the Delete Lawz channel. Now that someone, my conspiracy theory is one of his editors. I think someone with legitimate access to the channel was angry at him and decided, I'm going to take him down. And that's exactly what happened.
What is going on? We just got to get our core group of people over to DLZ Clips. Now you guys see why teamdlz.com was so important, because they just took away, essentially they took away the way that I make money, which is tough, but at the same time, that's the way the game's played. That's the way the game is played. The way they can small miracle garages, tower time. What is going on? What is going on? Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming over. Let's see. We should be able to get our core group of people over here, I think, pretty soon. Forrest is here. What's going on? I know, Jared, I sent you a email back on teamdlz.com. This is why teamdlz.com was so important to me to get up and get going, because I knew that this could come, and so it did. They deleted the main channel, and so oh no, it's I'm not the next thing is coming, like Ledso TVO. I know this guy in real life. This guy right here, I know him, and he knows that the next thing we're doing is I'm creating a board game right now. I was just about to start showing the filming of building the board game, but my weekend kind of got spun and I ended up doing different stuff than I wanted to do. But yeah, it's the next thing is the board game. and we still have 100,000 subscribers on this channel. And once everybody realizes that I've come over here, now there's problems for sure. There's problems internally. There's problems with finances for sure. Oh yeah, it's a great big kick in the nuts for sure. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, but that's the hard part. Other than that, other than that, other than how you make a living, that's that's the hard part. That's the hard part is getting past the financial kick in the nuts. But I think that I was really gearing up to launch Constitutional Law Scholar before Christmas, and I still am. I still am locked into that goal to get that going, to create a new financial stream. So that's what I'm doing. You guys make sure you're subscribed to this channel, subscribe to DLZ Clips. If you guys want to join teamdlz.com, then I get 100% of the subscription that you get on teamdlz.com, and that supports me and what I'm doing. And I definitely will need support now. I'm gonna, it's gonna leave a mark. It's gonna leave a mark for sure. But what can you do? You know, it's
I would feel a lot worse for him because you can tell he's trying not to cry here. I would feel a lot worse for him if he actually took accountability for his actions, but he never will. Chili, like so many others, his entire personality is being a victim. His entire personality is based on him being oppressed. That he is oppressed by authority. He is oppressed by the government. He is a victim. That is all there is to him. That is his entire internet persona, is victimhood. And he can't deviate from that. Taking accountability for his own actions would completely shatter that. So he's not going to. So I don't feel bad for him. I actually think it's kind of funny that it looks like he's about to cry. But that's just me. Now, do I think he is going to get Constitutional Law Scholar on store shelves within a month so it's available for Christmas? No, absolutely not. I do not believe that this board game is ever going to materialize. I think it is another part of the narrative that he has to continue at this point. He can't let people know that no one is going to buy a board game called Constitutional Law Scholar. I am a history nerd, and I would not buy a board game called Constitutional Law Scholar. You know why? Because it wouldn't be fun and no one would play it with me. Flat out. It is an unmarketable idea. It is not going to appeal to the general public. It is not going to appeal to anyone except the people who lick his taint on a daily basis. That's all there is to it. This board game is never going to be a revenue stream. And I know he knows that.
Carlos said if you go on Google and security, it'll show you the phone number, the computer, who did this, and then you go, something was supposed to change in my life for me to change gears and truly just work on Constitutional Law Scholar and just work on this board game that I created. That's what I think is the overwhelming message to me right now. And if you think about it in a positive aspect, I have a channel with 100,000 subscribers already attached to it to present the new version 2.0 of my adventure through life, my journey that I've gone down. So I think that's and make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. Thanks, Plead the Fifth. Thanks, appreciate your support. You guys make sure you subscribe at teamdlz.com. That's my own personal website. That's how you can support me, and I would appreciate that. That would be I hope so. I have appealed to YouTube to get my channel back, explaining to them exactly the chain of events that's happened. So hopefully I'll be able to get my channel back. I really hope that they give it back, considering that I didn't do anything, so. And then, I agree with Plead the Fifth. We keep going. It's definitely a setback because there's not as big as reach, and that took me years to create that big reach with 600,000 subscribers, and now, you know, so.
So, a couple of different things, and we've talked about this several different times on this channel when it comes to these larger channels dying, because it's happening. It's not just happening to Delete Lawz, it's happening to other larger channels in this niche of YouTube. And there's a reason for it. Did he have 600,000 subscribers on the Delete Lawz channel? Yeah, absolutely. Were they all active subscribers? No, not even close. And what I mean by that is he had 600,000 people that were not watching his content. And that makes a big difference in how much money you get paid. There is a reason he was talking about looking into other revenue streams. There is a reason he has been trying to migrate to Twitter. It is because the channel was dying. If you look at the statistics for the Delete Lawz channel, you see he really picked up momentum in September, summer of 2023. He crashed right before he got sentenced. And when he got sentenced, he got a big boost. But then he went right back to dying. And it's because people don't care. People watch for the shock value. People were watching for the negative interactions. When those are absent, his channel has no value to people. The views he gets are from shorts views, which pay pennies in comparison to long-form content. And that's why he wasn't able to pay his editors. If you look at Social Blade, it says he makes 20 grand a month. I would take a wild stab in the dark and say it is maybe a tenth of that. And that even may be pushing it.
There's no other way that I can see it. There's no other way I can see it. That's it. So it's like it definitely will, it's a body blow. It's almost like if you've ever wrestled someone who's just clearly better than you are, or got in the ring with someone who clearly is a better striker than you are. If that's never happened, then there's times you lose. You don't know that, but if you did those things, then you would know that there's times that you're going to lose.
We'll have to see how the appeal goes. I have seen YouTube make some very, very arbitrary and strange decisions. And to be perfectly honest, Chili has gotten away with things that are 100% violations of terms of service. I have watched him do it, brigading his audience into trying to get Gunnar Klein's name, address, his mom's address. That was 100% a violation of YouTube's terms of service, and they left his channel up. So YouTube does not always make the smartest decisions. So we'll have to see. He may get the channel back. But ultimately, it really doesn't matter if he gets the channel back because his core audience is a fraction of the size that it used to be. He is not going to be a 600,000 subscriber channel where he is getting millions of views. His long-form content was getting a couple of thousand views, if that. His lives, even less. To give you an example, he is on a channel right now that has 100,000 subscribers, and he had 55 people in his live last night. That's very telling. I know a lot of people talk about how he buys subscribers. I don't really even know if it's so much that, as he has a lot of shorts subscribers. And short subscribers do not watch long-form content. So the views that you would think would materialize just never do. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. And I will catch you on the next one.